Hi, my loves, and welcome back to Ocean Aura. My name is Phoenix Rose, but you can call me Phoenix. And before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. All of my information for my personal readings, which are not reopened, yay, are in the description box below. So check it out. You can email me at oceanaura33@gmail.com, but that's in the description box as well. Also, my Instagram information and my paypal.me. So if you're over here and you want to head over to Instagram, do that so you can follow me over there. And if you're on my Instagram, come on over here and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you always know when I am posting. Also, my paypal.me is in the description box below as well. Shout out to everybody who donated. Much appreciated. Peace and blessings to you. And really, it's much appreciated because I know this time is really a lot for a lot of people. And so it's a lot for me. It's a lot for everybody. So every little bit is much appreciated. Anything is appreciated. And so my paypal.me is in the description box below as well. And yes, let's get into it. Ooh, I can't wait. I just have been feeling such divine feminine energy that I was like, ooh, the divine feminine energy wants to chat with us. Let's chat then. I think this time is very much so about healing. It's about birthing. It's about nurturing, you know, a lot of feminine qualities to balance out the weight of the toxic masculinity that has been running amok for centuries on centuries on centuries. So I just have been feeling this like very deep feeling of just divine feminine grace. I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm just in love with my femininity right now. I'm in love with being a woman. I'm in love with feminine energy, and I just want to like soak it up. So at the bottom, Kali, the mother of the universe, I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. Okay? You know, they say that she is like the mother of destruction, but really it's, you know, like she is like the tower card. Like she tears down what's no longer supposed to be there, and she builds the place of what should be there, you know? Like every act of creation is an act of destruction, okay? Because something must be destroyed in order for a new thing to be replaced, right? Like you have to destroy your old beliefs and your old habits that weren't serving you so that you can birth and replace and create the new that is going to serve you and your highest good. So I love that. Sounds right to me. Sappho, the poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the women in my life fiercely. So my loves, this is about, you know, take time for you, care about your health, care about yourself, and then bring that best self after you finish, you know, meditating or, you know, having your moment of solitude. Then let that be like a beautiful light you share with, most importantly, the women in your life, because, you know, more than ever, our energy is like so potent, so electrified. Like if we all get together, boo, if we combine this stuff, boo, woo, patriarchy don't want nobody. No. Sorry, I have to take a sip of water. But yes, my loves, you know, I always think about this movie, The Red Tent, and I have been meaning to get, I'm so glad I see This is why we talk. So I'm going to actually order the book. I was doing a play a long time ago, and this woman had suggested another book, which is so good. Oh my gosh, go get it. It's called A Thousand Splendid Suns. I can't remember the author's name, and I don't want to butcher it. But he's the same man who wrote The Kite Runner. And it was such a beautiful book, so near and dear to my heart. And it just really spoke to the perseverance, the strength of women, and how we can care for each other, and how we have to care for ourselves if we find ourselves in situations where we're feeling alone, and like how that nurturing energy isn't just for out there, it's also the ways in which we mother ourselves, the way we nurture ourselves. And just really like a testament to the strength of women and their ability to persevere. It was just so beautiful. And it made the woman who suggested that said, and when you're done with that, I'll suggest another one. When I finished, she said, now go read The Red Tent. And I didn't see it, but then they made a movie special on TV about it. And it was another one of just like, oh, I love it. Like, you know, when they showed the red tent of the women coming together, and that's where you go when you're gonna birth your babies, and all of these women with hands to touch to, you know, help each other through these life-changing moments. And that's where they went to worship the goddess, you know. And of course, you know, it's a biblical story, so, you know, then smash that up and nope be praying to no lady, no statue. But you know what I mean. But like this thing of like honoring feminine energy, that's where they would go when they were menstruated, you know. And it was just like this deeply, and I just loved the aesthetic of it, like the way the movie did. I'm like, yes, like I just want like this beautiful little space to go to to just absorb all my feminine energy. So this is what this time is for, is like fiercely, you see that I said fiercely loving the women in your life, you know, and fiercely loving yourselves, my loves. Marguerite Poretti, I hope I said that right. The mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. I love that. My loves, you see that, how like the light is all over her head? That is you like becoming enlightened. That's when you let all of those things that like drive you, you know, on like it's on a hamster wheel, just like playing on a loop. It's an endless, like you got these thoughts on repeat. It's like, no. It's like that's how much light is coming out. That's how much enlightenment she's experiencing. So this is the time to just clear out the clutter, to really declutter the mind, so that way this is just so open that you can receive intuitive messages, feel those like intuitive nudges that are pushing you in the right direction, pushing you into your calling, into your destiny. You have to really like, and all of that is from a space of love. All is love. And there's only the absence of love. And the resolution to almost everything is love. Love is the highest frequency. Love is something that transcends time and space. Love goes beyond this realm. That's why you can still love somebody who's not physically here. That's why somebody who's not physically here can still love you. So it's such a potent and powerful energy. And if you just double up and double down on the love and create that frequency for yourself, it will manifest and show up in all these other places and spaces in which you want it to. You got Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Yes. And once you get in that alignment and into that vibration, it's like you can have it here and then hold it in your hand. And it's funny enough, you see like how like It's a flower, but it's like illuminated. So do you see how it's almost like having it in the mind and then being able to hold it in the hand? It's like having something from the world formless and then bringing it into the world of form. And so, like, you know, the goddess of self-knowledge, of really knowing yourself. We are doing too much on default. Oh, sure, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to take 3 of those and just attracting by default. You know, they talked about that in The Secret. Like, don't just allow things to come to you by default. Harness that energy and then be selective about what it is you want. Be selective about the thoughts that you're thinking. It's impossible to track every thought, but you can get into the habit of mindfulness, of being mindful. Hey, where's my mind? Where's my energy going? What am I putting my attention on? Because what you focus on expands. What you give attention to gets magnified. So think, when you're not thinking about things you want, do I want that to expand in my life, or am I going to set it down and then readjust, right? Reroute. We got Amaterasu, the goddess of light. We are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So that's kind of like the idea of like, everyone is a mirror. You know, they're reflecting back to you something that's internally going on. Or sometimes it's just contrast, and it's and your reaction to it is your mirror, right? So maybe what someone is giving you isn't necessarily what you're experiencing on an internal field, but you can react to it that way, because the contrast is always going to happen. But if you react to it that way, because we are attracting all of these things, but sometimes the contrast just shows up, and how you respond is your message, is your reflection, okay? And then we got Thekla, the prophetess of true power. Woo! I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. I was just talking about this card in a previous reading. Oh, wow. That is right, my love. And you see how now it's like, it's both. It's in the mind and then it's in the hand, right? It was separate here and now it's together here. You see that? The lioness. This is that lioness energy right now, my loves. Yes, you can. That's the best thing I can say to you is yes, you can. You have the power to call back all your power from every dimension, from every universe, from the multiverse, from source. You can call back all your power. You can call on your power from all lifetimes. You can call on your power and utilize it and manifest. Who gonna check you, boo? When you are in complete possession of yourself, who could step to the line and shortchange you? Let's see somebody try, boo. I'm gonna post some Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. But really, my loves, like, wow. This is your time. This is your time. I tell you guys all the time, this is your time to show yourself who you are. Did you say what you said? Say it with your chest. Mean it. We got traveling lightly. Simplify your life. Some of you are going on journeys. Like I'm really still getting this feeling of like physical travel, physical movement. So I don't know if that's just within whatever country you are in, whatever state you are in, but I see like physical movement. And I know people are like, physical movement, we on lockdown, it's a pandemic. Listen, people are moving. I've been seeing plenty of just moved in hauls and blah, blah, blah. Check out my new apartments. So some people are doing that. But if it's not, it's also just about decluttering your life. Remove unnecessary people. Remove yourself from unnecessary situations. Remove yourself from unnecessary conversations. Simplify. You know, sometimes when we try to throw too many ingredients in the mix, we ruin the dish. Like, it's okay. It doesn't have to get too complicated. And when it's getting overcomplicated, simplify, simplify, simplify. And how do you simplify that? Bring it back down to love. Is this feeling the best for me? Is this my best? Is this taking me a step towards what I want, or is it taking me a step back? And just the practicing of mindfulness, you know? And also, you're not going to need everything that you have where you're going next. You know, like, everybody's not coming with you. All of your old things are not coming with you. What is not necessary, what is not meant to be, Kali will remove. She'll take away what's not supposed to be there. That energy is going to remove what doesn't belong there so that it can replace it with what does. Narrow path, tread thoughtfully. So again, the being mindful, practicing mindfulness with every step you're taking, right? Okay, 2 popped out, so we're going to take them. Taking shelter, the answers are within. Trust yourself and quiet your mind so you can hear your voice the loudest and the clearest, my loves. And then we got first light, beginning a new cycle. Aren't we just? And you see how the winter and the fall is down here, the fall and the winter, and then the spring and the summer is all above. And you got the eclipse, you know, the little crescent moon and the sun going on. It's because this is a time of transformation, right? Like, this is the death, and this is like the circle of life, you know, like, this is the death and then this is the rebirth. This is that period where everything falls away and goes dormant for a little while and then reemerges brand new. Okay? I know y'all heard that. And let's pull one, just one, power animal oracle card. Why not? Oh, and just one came out, and look, dolphin, playfulness. Take time to play. So, you know, get into that lighthearted energy, you know, get into, like they said, you know, getting creative, you know, simplify your life. Enjoy yourself. I'm loving this energy, you know. It's a heavy enough time as is. Find joy where you can. Take the time to play. And, you know, dolphins, you know, carry that like soulmate energy. So that's like your soul group, your soul tribe. You might even find a soulmate. But, you know, break up the energy surrounding that. If you feel misunderstood, if you feel like you don't have that right now, get into the frequency of getting in tune with yourself so that you're attracting that, so that you're not amplifying and magnifying more people, places, circumstances, situations that reaffirm that and bring you that energy. Okay, my loves? So I think this is so wonderful. Enjoy this energy of the divine feminine. Make sure you are nurturing yourself and, you know, being good to yourself and being kind to yourself and to those around you, because we are all in this thing together. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, my loves. I am wishing you, well, you count, you matter, you're important. And I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.